Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of the Ben Thomas Show. Thanks for coming back. This is going to be Toy Hunt number 8 and store tour. We've got Red Skull Comics here. He gave me a comic book briefcase, which is one of the coolest things I have ever freaking seen. Let's support this owner. So again, Red Skull Comics, smash the like, smash the subscribe, and let's get into the tour. Hey everybody, so I am on the hunt today still for Batman the Animated Series figures. I haven't had much success, honestly, at some of the other toy locations that I've been to, but as I was driving to work yesterday, I spotted this red door from the street. Now, it's a really busy street here in Calgary, so I zipped past it really quick, did a U-turn, realized that it was obviously a Punisher logo on a red door, and then I saw the sign in the window that said Red Skull Comics. So when you walk through the front door, this is literally sitting on the counter. It's a diorama setup of the store itself. I thought that was the coolest thing. I could honestly picture like Ninja Turtles with this, or Batman figures, or even a Punisher figure. Really, really, really cool. I like this a lot. Even Daredevil figures would look really good with that diorama display. Now, getting in, looking up above the door, we've got some great poster artwork. Again, you see that diorama display, how he's put it back up on the shelf. One of his customers actually custom made it for him, he mentioned. So that was really cool. And right off the hop, we're going to see statues here. So that's, again, one of my favorite things about coming into comic book stores. You just never know what you're going to find. Look at this Gladiator Hulk. That is really nice. It's really nice. Now, one thing I noticed about this store location is he keeps it really, really well dusted. And he does have more stock of all the statues that we see on display. So you're not just buying the display statues, you are going to be buying, obviously, other stock if you do come to this location, which I appreciate. Look at the Beast, the Wolverine there. That Miles is also really nice, and the Black Panther, cool. Cool. Ooh, look at this Wolverine, that's nice. I like the classic brown and yellow, and that Carnage is wicked. That's more of the scale I was expecting from Carnage Hot Toys. $285 for that's really nice actually for that price. There's the brown and yellow statue out. Again, $264, not bad. Gentle Giant is the distributor, so that's pretty cool. Ooh, I like this Weapon X statue as well. That's really nice. That Thanos looks really good too. I like the coloration of his skin. I think that looks really accurate to the film. Really cool. I feel like I don't get a chance to see statues in person very often. So when I do, like, they're really awe-inspiring. I love the poses that they get out of a statue, especially in comparison to some of the 1/6 scale figures that I collect specifically. Look at the blue and gray Batman suit here. That's really nice. Now, some of these cowls are standing out to me. I see a couple down the line here, so we're going to get into them, but we've got a whole section here, display, just meant for Harley Quinn, which is amazing. Harley photographs so well, too. Like, I love the colors of her outfit, and she's just a fun character to look at, right? She can have such dynamic poses. It's awesome. Very reasonably priced for those statues, it seems like, as well. $100 Canadian, not too bad. We have a few more cowls up there. Ooh, I'm excited to get those because they're unboxed down the way. Hey, and we've got a Batman Animated Series Catwoman. That's a beauty. Poison Ivy there as well. Okay, maybe we'll have some luck with some animated series figures here. I really like these cowls. I don't know if that would have been on my radar, honestly, if I couldn't see it in person, like actually on display. Very cool. What do we got here? Some little Funkos. Little wrestlers. Wow, look at that light switch. Sorry, I know that's not a toy, but damn. Just back up to the front of the store here now. I want to take a better look at kind of the whole store perimeter, and then we're going to get into some of the meat of the location. There's that Hulk box. I really like that Hulk at the front. That stood out to me a lot, honestly. These also are really cool. I like the way how they look like they're ripped right from like black and white comic book pages. I think that looks so nice. Do any of you guys have these types of statues on display? I'd love to see that collection, honestly. Yeah, that's really cool. And depending on your display setup, even though they're statues, you could intermingle them with like figures depending on your display. You could make that look really neat. The pricing seems really reasonable, honestly, as well. Hey, we got a Captain America old school helmet. That's neat. And a Hellraiser. Wow. Look at that. That's pretty cool. I also really like that Superman light above. Got the swap out gear for that figure there. That's looking pretty nice. Now, again, just like the challenge I've had at some of the other locations, some of these shelves are easily 2 to 3 feet taller than me. And I'm 6 foot tall. So you can imagine I'm reaching just a little bit to show you guys these. So if the angles are a little off, I definitely apologize. Not much I can do, especially with some of the glare. But look at some of these covers they've got on display. Now, just like other toy stores we've been to or other comic book stores, I'm not going to focus too much on the comic books. I'm just going to show you some of the ones that might be front facing. If you guys want me to come back and start doing more comic book store like style tours where we look more at the books that are available, this owner specifically said if there's anything you or your watchers or viewers are looking for, to let us know, because he's willing to bring me in before store hours and we can do a bit better of a deep dive into these comics as well, because he's got a great selection. Venom covers always stand out to me. Oh, look, there's a Bruce Lee. Oh, and a Jubilee. Nice. I hope we get a Jubilee that style in 1/6 scale. That would be really nice. Hulk. I need to get a Hulk for my collection, clearly. Something that I'm definitely missing out on. This store also clearly has a good selection of Batman. Just in the front door, and mostly statues, but again, I'm seeing Batman the Animated Series statues, so like, I'm like, okay, maybe in the back they've got some figures, crossed fingers. Harley from Suicide Squad up there. Cool, what else do we got? Okay, so we're getting into some of the figure lines now, some of the toys that are hung up on the wall. Decent, we got Thundercats there, and some Street Fighter, that's pretty nice. That Spawn clown, I've seen it at a couple other store locations. It just, like, brings me right back to childhood in the movie. I was so afraid of that guy as a kid watching the film. Oh, I actually really enjoyed Invincible. I know it's not for everybody, but if you haven't had a chance to watch it and you like superhero content, I definitely recommend checking it out. Hey, look at that, those Lord of the Rings were better than Asmus. What else do we got? Ooh, Leatherface is creepy. The Crow. I keep seeing Crow and I'm like, I need to watch that movie again. Deadpools. What's down here? They're good looking little statues. The Green Lantern and Iron Giant really stand out to me as well. Ooh, that Texas Chainsaw Massacre set. That's cool looking. I'm telling you guys, I'm going to get into horror figures. I just know it. And the Domino. What else? Arkham Knight there is cool. Oof, I don't really like the likeness on that Luke. Looks like an artistic representation, obviously. I see some animated figures. Yes. Okay, sweet. There's some animated figures here, guys. Going slow, though. I'm trying not to bite more than I can chew. Ooh, animated figures. Yes. cool too. I actually really like I like the simplistic box design for these guys. They stand out. The colors of the figure itself really stand out, which I appreciate. Oh, I like that Constantine. Although I didn't like the actor who played that Constantine, I preferred Keanu Reeves' Constantine. Again, a film, if you've never seen it before, the one with Keanu Reeves, it's kind of good. I liked it. Okay, so we've got a Catwoman. That's very cool. So that's from the New Adventures. So the art style's a little bit different, but still definitely within the realm of the Batman the Animated Series that I'm looking for. I really like this Riddler. Wow. The color on that's decent. I might have to come back for that. Because this is one that I've been looking for. Yes. Yes, I'm so happy. Okay, that's a buy. I'm definitely taking this home with me today. 100%. 100%. The pricing here is really good, too. This guy was going for like $80 online. Hey, it's the Harley that I just bought not too long ago as well. At $45, that's down for $30. And there's 2 different versions here. Wow. Oh, yes. And we've got Poison Ivy in the back. This is such a successful toy hunt at this location. I'm actually so excited. I'm definitely getting that Mr. Freeze. 100%. I'm going to look around the store, though, because I want to make sure I don't miss anything else. Oh, that Bizarro Superman. That's cool. That's cool. I guess it's Bizarro. I don't know if they call him Superman still, but... These are interesting box designs. I don't know if I've seen these specific boxes anywhere else, but I like that Batman Beyond. That really, really stands out too. That is cool. So it's like multiverse line. That's nice. Okay, I get that. Because it was like, that doesn't look necessarily like Green Lantern, and then I realized it was a multiverse version. I hated that version of the Flash in the Flash TV show. The CW couldn't stand him. As soon as that actor and everybody was introduced, I stopped watching the show. That Proxima Midnight back there was pretty cool. Same with these box arts. I don't know if I've seen these at some of the other locations I've been to. Quite a few different Batmans though. Like if you want a Batman selection, this is a shop to pop into. Hey, TV series Arrow, that's nice. I liked Stephen Amell in that role. I honestly wish he'd been able to transfer over to some films. Oh, very cool. Very, very nice. Got a Shuri there. I like the figures that come with other parts, like of a figure, so you can kind of build a figure. But personally, like, I don't like to necessarily build out these lines. There's just a handful of figures that I really want. So I end up with like random arm pieces or leg pieces and shit that just like, I don't know. I get the idea, I get what they're trying to do, and I think if you were a full scale collector that collects everything, then you just get a bonus figure. That's pretty sweet. But I haven't found one single line yet that I'm like, oh, that's the best line I've ever seen. I want to own every one of them. If you guys have one of those lines, call it out, because I'd love to take a look on some of my next toy hunts for those figures specifically. Again, really broad selection of Batmans, that's for sure. The store owner was saying that he's been having a hard time keeping Flash figures in stock, which I thought was interesting. I didn't think the Flash was all that popular, even despite the new Flash movie coming out soon, right? But, well, is it coming out soon? I guess that remains to be seen, Mr. Ezra Miller. Oh, yeah, I've seen this guy at Walmart a couple times, so that one's not too special. It still really stands out to me, though. It's a cool looking figure for sure. Same with this guy. Stands out a lot. Don't know if it would have a place in my collection. I'm just amped that I found some animated series. Like, so I already feel like my toy store is successful. Oh, I like that Hulk. That's nice. That would go really well with my Venom that I got. Pairing, like, size-wise. I like that a lot. We've got Captain America. Oh, that Thing is pretty cool, too. The classic guys stand out to me. I'm really, really excited to see the future of Fantastic Four and some of the toy lines we're going to get from it and everything. I think I'm so excited for it. I've got Thor here, and I saw Beta Ray Bill earlier, so that's cool. Lady Deadpool. Shauna didn't know that there was such a thing as Lady Deadpool, which I thought was funny. She didn't know until she watched one of our store tours here. What do we got here? Ooh. I am not familiar with that. That looks cool though. I like the cat. Got Hush. Nice. Yeah, so I would say that this store owner clearly likes Batman and X-Men because there is a great selection of them here. Now, this back room was really tight. I will give you guys the heads up. If you come and physically walk this location, this back room feels a little on the tight side. I had to physically move inventory around a little bit in order to stand back there. That would be, I think, the only knock against this store that I would have. Now, he did say he was in the process of house cleaning and kind of housekeeping and stuff, so maybe I just caught him on a bad day. It's not that it's overwhelming to the point you don't want to come in. It's just hard to reach some of the things. So just keep that in mind, especially if you come in with little kids or anything like that. Might be a little harder to see some of these toys. We got Gwenpool. What else do we have? Oh, this one still stands out to me a lot. I like that. The Bandai. Just in terms of Mandalorian, like, concept. I think that's really cool. Cyberpunk in the back. I still need to give that game another chance. Oh, I like these little plushies. Those are cute, actually. Bet Shauna would like one of those. Firestorm Pop is nice. I like that one up there. I'm starting to warm up to Pops, especially after doing all these toy tours, getting to see all the different broad selections of what like you can find out there. I'm definitely warming up to them. I like that Darth Maul one. That stands out. I just wouldn't keep them in the box, which means I guess I just wouldn't be able to resell them in the future. It's not the end of the world. I don't normally sell my collection, but oh, he's got a Daredevil up there. That's cool too. What else? Taskmaster down there. I also do want a Venom pop, so I might come back and grab that Venom as well. Oh, he's got a Cobb Vanth pop. Nice. Oh my god, the female Ghostbusters. I didn't like that movie at all, but some of the toys that came from it were pretty cool. Got some Ninja Turtles. Very nice. Popping back out to the front here a little bit better. He does have a Stanley Hot Toy up there. I did ask him about Hot Toys. He can bring them in, but it's usually on special order. It's not something that he normally has in stock. More small scale statues up on top here, just on display. Again, this was like at least 2.5 feet taller than me, guys, so I apologize. I am very much reaching to try and get a view on this. Look at the size of that Batman the Animated Series Joker. He's huge. He's like a foot tall. He'd go with my 6 scale collection if he was a little bit more detailed. Oh yeah. I am digging this location. Some cool random stuff in here for sure. And you can see back past the wall, that's the room that I just came from with all the figures. So just one more quick look up the wall here so I'll make sure I didn't miss anything. Now here's a few more comic books that he has on display like right across from his counter. So definitely some good picks. I really enjoyed the Obi-Wan television series that just finished. Obviously that last episode really made up for some of the lulls in the season, but I think overall as a season it did what I was hoping it would do. So I was happy with it for sure. I love comic book art. So beautiful. Now that I've got my man cave in the basement, I've been like appreciating comic book art just a little bit more even so that I can, man cave it up a little bit. Let me know, guys, if you're comic book collectors, what covers I should be keeping an eye out for. Because that's the hard part for me. I'm more of a toy collector. I wouldn't know a rare comic if it was staring me in the face. Which is tough. But it's something that I want to admit. I don't want to lie to you guys, right? Like, For me, I appreciate the art, but I don't know if I'd be able to identify an actual rare one. And I mean, most of the time the super rare ones aren't necessarily just on display. I thought that was a Batman piggy bank, by the way, and I was like, that is cool. I don't know if I'd buy it, but I like it. It's kind of just like a small scale shelf kind of right beside the till, so just little, you know, bagged items, stuff that you want to maybe just throw on the cart on your way out the door. Pretty cool. And again, just kind of another perspective of the wall of comic books and kind of where we've come in the location and all the good stuff. So, guys, I really liked this location. It's not a huge store, but it was a good one. The owner here was amazing. I definitely recommend this location if you're in Calgary. Again, it's Red Skull Comics. That's red with 2 Ds. This is the haul I came home with. He gave me this comic book briefcase, which was really cool. He threw in a sticker and the Batman Mr. Freeze figure. I am so happy. I would say Red Skull Comics, if you're in town, go check them out. Thanks for watching, everybody.